Welcome into Athens, Georgia, where we have a top-ranked matchup today. It's a rematch of last night's contest, where the Hokies will try to play spoiler again. And so the 0-1 here. This one's lifted into left field. And back to make the catch is Chambly, and quickly out number one here. 2 solo home runs last night, and none bigger than the solo shot she hit in the 7th. It extended the lead to 2 for the Hokies, which was all important. Lifted into center field, where Goodnight will make the catch. The lineup today goes Ritter, Green, Fagan, McMillan, Peck, Chatfield, Leggett, Aldridge, and Rose. Hit over to shortstop, fielded by Armistead. Quickly thrown over, a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Georgia Bulldogs. 3-0 back to 3-2. The Hokies in the white jerseys and the white pants, with Georgia going with the red jerseys and the red pants today. Hit on to right field as McMillan goes back, and she runs out of room. Digby, 2 days, 2 home runs, she rounds the bases. Big swing and a miss. Mazzarone gets the strikeout. Full count. Davis hits it on the ground to second. Fielded and thrown over from Fagan to Leggett for out number 2. Feet on the outside corner. Kuma hits it sharply over to Peck at third, who makes the play and fires over to first. Now a senior here at Georgia, who has been on this roster for a few years now, as that one taken for ball 4. But she's grown on this roster, comes at the plate. Peck had a big night last night. And she finds this one fair down the left field line. Running is McMillan, who rounds third and will score. The Hokies tie it back up. On the board, and that was from the Hokies. Here we try to take a look again. And from our vantage point, it certainly looks like it's going to be close. You see that McMillan had the go-ahead green light all the way to try to score. We'll take a look at it again here. And it's close. It looks like it. And so they keep that a fair ball. At least from our vantage point, not enough, you would think, to overturn the original call. And they've done the same today. A chance to add more here. 2-1 pitch. Leggett hits it back to Kerpix, who throws over to first. The runners will advance to second and third, but now 2 down in the inning. Catcher. Aldridge hits this over to first. Play made it first, over at home. They got under the tag, was Peck. As we'll go to a replay here. Digby stepping on the bag, quick play made, throw beat. Peck to the plate, but a bit up the line for Davis to handle. So they do say that Digby does put her foot on the bag at first. And so out number 2 in the inning, but the Hokies do get the run scored by Peck. Hit over near second base, where Kuma will take it. It's a 2-run second inning for the Hokies. Tony Baldwin said after the game yesterday at the crowd that was here at Jack Turner Stadium, as grounded over to second, out. The 1-0 pitch, Mosley swings through. The 2-2 pitch, outside, and they ring her up. lifted into center field, where Ritter will camp out underneath it and out number 2. Hit strongly to left field. Turn around and watch it go. Emma Ritter with a solo home run. Make that her 3rd home run on this young season. She struggled in the 2nd and now 3rd inning. Green hits this one left field, just foul. The 2-2. Green chops it down over to first. Digby easily steps on the bag. Out number 1. Hit into center field where a diving catch from Goodnight gets him out number 2. The 1-1 from Kerpix. McMillan rolls it over to second, and Kuma makes the play to Digby. The 2-1 pitch. Armistead hits this over to second base, out of the reach of Fagan, over into right field, where it'll be thrown in, and Armistead holds to a single. Oh no, Goodnight swings, hit through the infield. Stopping at second is Armistead, and a single for Dallas Goodnight. So quickly down 0-2. Mazzarone looks at the armband for the sign. Fires in. Gets away from the catcher, Aldridge, and the runners advance to second and third. So Digby couldn't get the bunt down, but the run... Big swing and a miss. They get Digby to go down. Now 2-2 at the plate. Kearney hits this one to center field. It's going back. It's going far. A 3-run home run, and the Dogs take the lead. I think she busted out of that mini slump. She puts the Dogs on the board 4-3, and they're ahead. Oh, 0-1 to Davis. Davis hits this one into the gap, but they're able to cut it off was McMillan. This is Wild, 2-2, 2 outs. Swung and hit over to first, and Leggett easily steps on the bag. The Dogs respond with a huge 3-run homer from Jim out of the stands. 2-1 pitch. Peck hits it high to center field. Goodnight camped down underneath it, out number 1. 2. Leggett punches this into left center field. It drops, rounding second, turning to third. The green light home for Chatfield, who comes to the plate and scores. An RBI double for the freshman Emily Leggett. Aldridge hits this to shortstop where Armistead's there for the pop fly. Big 3-2 pitch. Rose swings, hits a liner to Kuma, who fields it for out number 3 contest. Sydney Chambly, the left fielder, steps in to lead it off in the bottom half of the 4th. Hit sharply past the first baseman Leggett into right field. It's into the wall. Chambly will get the stop sign at second and a stand-up double to start. 2-2 now the count at the plate. Go-ahead run on second in Chambly. Gets away from the catcher, Aldridge, and Chambly advances over to third. From 0-2 to 3-2, Mosley's work the count. Mosley swings, chops it over to third. Peck fires, took a look, and gets the out at first. The 1-1, Goodwin swings through it. It stays right by the plate. Aldridge able to keep it in front. 1-2, Goodwin takes outside and they ring her up. Again. Lift it in the air near the second baseman, Fagan. And Grind comes on and gets the out needed. An athletic family, her brother currently a wrestler in the Big Ten Conference at Minnesota. Today, Ritter finds herself in SEC Nation as she punches it down the right field line past the diving Digby. Just going to be held to a single, but a leadoff single it is for Ritter. Hits it over near first where Digby picks it up. It looked like that ball was going to be going foul, but Digby picked it up. Green hits it over to short. Armistead, double play, not in time. The runner goes down to second and Ritter gets in safely. In the ACC, now pitching against an ACC opponent. Chopper back to Walters, fields an underhand throw to first, out number 2. McMillan chops it to Armistead, fields over to first and in time for out number 3. Hokie Strand a runner at third. Runner takes off in Goodnight, and she gets in easily. See the pitch well outside, throw up the line. And so the call stands, just not enough to overturn it. Grind fires in. And it's a 5-pitch walk to Emily Digby. Down 0-2 again. Same as last at-bat. This time she swings through, strikeout to Jana Curdy. The big 2-2 pitch to Davis. Bounces in, gets away from Aldridge. Both runners advance. Runners on second and third. We'll try it again, 3-2. Davis to right, Davis to right. It's not a tie game anymore, a 3-run homer for Lindy Ray Davis. Chambly squares to bunt. Taking off to second is Kuma. She gets down to second. It'll be the first time if Cassie Guzard comes in that Georgia would face her, but down goes Chambly. Trying to add to it. Swings through it as Grind gets out of the inning. Not before the damage from Lindy Ray Davis, a 3. Peck hits it into center field where Goodnight will get to it, out number 1. Kuma goes back into shallow right center field and makes the play. Hit sharply back to Walters. It goes off of Walters. High throw over. Digby able to make the play. All smiles there as it's all in to try to prepare for conference season, but also raise the RPI. Outside corner, Burnett goes down. The 1-2 Armistead. Hits one high in the air, behind first base. Coming over is Fagan. Nice grab by Fagan, who gets out number 2. Goodnight hits it sharply to Fagan. 2 nice outs from Cameron Fagan that inning. And it ends. If you're hit sharply over to third. Nice play by Mosley, who picks it up. And Digby just couldn't make the scoop at first. The leadoff runner gets on. And a swing and a miss. Walters picks up. 1 down in the inning. On deck circle. Ritter puts the bat out and pops it over to Kuma at second. And there she has the meeting. 1 strike away. The 3-2. Green lines this to center field over Goodnight's head. The throw comes into the plate, and Gordon not able to get the tag down in time as Aldridge scores from first, and the tying run now comes to the plate. 3-1. Outside, ball 4. The 5-pitch walk to Fagan brings up Corey McMillan. Big 2-1 pitch. Hit through the middle into center field where Goodnight comes up throwing, and the runner had to be held at third in Addie Green. Bree Peck, the All-ACC second team member in 2022 and 2023. First pitch swinging, lifted into the air. Chamblee comes over and calls off Armistead. The Georgia Bulldogs hold on for a 7-5 victory. That'll do it for us here in Athens. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for game number 2.